We're on to Wings of Redemption.
Let me say this. If my kids grow up to be
But he was 23 at the time. That number right there. I didn't throw the control.
You dated a man?
Yeah, a man?
And so, the thumb man who cheated his diet outside Good Springs cheated his diet once again. After the Battle of London, many thought it was the push Richard needed to finally change once and for all. At first, tourists arrived in masses, showing support. Eventually, some got bored. Others left when Richard's true nature inevitably started to show once more. In the new world of Trailer 101, team bullying continued. Pepsi was spilled, and many laughed and enjoyed, just as they had in the old world. Because Wings never changes.
I've always been an ally for the
All right, hold on. No one cares, Boogie. We're on to Wings of Redemption.
That has like mental issues. I've always been an ally for the LGBTQ.
I think that's just the way. I just don't understand why people are so opposed with the gay marriage. I've never understood it. I've heard it brought up so many times, and I'm like, you guys are just on a topic that has nothing to do with what we need to be looking at right now.
But let me say this. If my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them.
You're beating the shit out of your gay kids.
This right here is changing the fact that there was a transition in Wings of Redemption from when he was 23 at the time to when he's 38. I went from a gun-toting Republican to a libertarian. I don't know. Like, it's just what it is. It's like I used to believe like the rebel flag was like Southern heritage.
It has nothing to do with what we need to be looking at right now.
But let me say this. If my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them.
Really? That'll make them straight. Trust me.
No, look here. There's two choices in life. You're straight, or I beat you to death.
You know, a lot of people say. I've heard a lot of people. I've heard people say now recently that the reason that people like can be gays is because it's because of some like projection of their own self-loathing because they have homosexual feelings themselves and they're actually trying to hurt themselves for the way they feel inside.
You know,
just
I was
throwing that out
talking to
there,
a friend today.
Look here. There's two choices in life.
Wings,
you pretend you're straight, pretend you're straight, pretend you're straight.
Then I was straight up Republican. There's, you know,
no, I'm talking about right now.
Like here's the thing. Like if we had a baby right now, because we pretty much can't be, it'd be a blessing. Like that's what it would be. Like I would cherish whatever we were given. No, I mean, like I have no desire to be with a man. Like almost every person I've ever dated is a woman. Like almost every person I've ever dated is a woman. Like, see, that's some subtle. That's that quick wit from Wings of Redemption. Because what happens here is me and my wife always say I have a mistress because the dog gets in between us every time we get in bed.
He said almost everyone I've ever dated was a woman. You dated a man? You dated a man? You dated a man?
I'm saying my dog thinks she's dating me.
I don't know.
So, I mean, y'all can be like, all you want.
Was it like, did you discover like a Frankenbeans in someone's pants at some point, and that's you're counting that or something?
No.
You get catfish or something?
I've actually never went out with anybody that's like transsexual or anything like that.
Well, you don't bang your dog, right?
No, I don't bang my dog. I did use a different dog as a napkin one time though.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, spam your LGBTQ and trans flags in the chat. The trans community has lost Chris Tyson, and their new leader is Wings of Redemption! Anyhow, let's watch Wings smash a controller.
This is a chair. Fucking A, man!
Well, we had it up at 2-1. Why didn't we just fucking do that instead of trying to go for the gunfight?
That is me being so let down that I hurt my team. I thought I had busted my wrist there because I punched this chair behind me. This one right here. I punched it like right there. And I went wham, and it just like came up
Hit that number right there. I didn't throw the controller.
You're at your best, man. That's when you're at your best.
You're getting older now. You need to retire. You need to take some risks, and you need to try some different content out. You have to do this. Put yourself through some uncomfortable experiments to figure out what works on your goddamn channel. You have always had the power.
Okay, so my rebuttal to this is like all the other cases, you were probably right? Like I didn't want to innovate because I was kind of lazy and I was cool with making the money because I didn't have nobody to work with. I got married in 2020, and but also in 2017, I gained a huge troll following that are sick, that transcend every other trolls out there, because it gives them ammunition to basically strike me and strike my YouTube channel down and take portions of my income away 2 weeks at a time.
Posted the video. So just watch creators you know.
All they gotta do is pretend to be the person hosting the video. One of my last channel strikes was somebody pretending I stole.
And then you call Keemstar.
It doesn't matter on YouTube. YouTube is 100% an algorithm. Machines take it over. So like I can lose my income 2 weeks at a time for any slight mess up.
When I get into my truck and I drive to the gas station, on the way to the gas station, Wings, I'm not thinking the whole time, oh my God, what if my tire falls off? Oh my God, what if lightning strikes a tree and it lands right in front of the road and I hit it? What if a deer jumps out in front of me? Keep your mind on the mission. Bro, if you're constantly thinking, my trolls are going to do this, or maybe they might do that, or
all right, how about this? How about this? I'll try the Asmon Gold thing. If you could guarantee if I get a 2 week stream suspension, you'll pay me the salary I would make, which is $880 a week.
You're going to react to content.
I'll do the Asmon Gold thing, but if they strike my channel down for those 2 weeks where it's false, you owe me those 2 weeks of income. I know it's no benefit for you.
You know what? Maybe the rest of us don't have the same perspective, because your trolls are like insane. I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce we have DSP. Go ahead, Phil.
Both of those guys literally sold out. It's a vile show. It's a disgusting show. The show has completely fallen apart. It's scripted, you idiot. We have the evidence. Boogie got forced.
It's scripted, you idiot.
It's scripted, you
oh
idiot.
my God.
To have a face tattoo. I was right all along.
I like Phil's shirt.
With Keemstar or anything he's involved in. All right? I have absolutely no association whatsoever with Keemstar or anything he's involved in. All right? Last year, there was talk that I would do a podcast with Boogie and Wings, but it would be our podcast, meaning the three of us would do a podcast together. And then both of those guys literally sold out and signed up with Keemstar to do a drama podcast called The Lol Cow Show or The Lol Cow Cast or whatever it is, where essentially the purpose of the show is they get bullied all day. A bunch of people who call farmers go on there and make fun of them constantly, and they just stand there and take it and get paid money to do it. It's a vile show. It's a disgusting show. It's exactly what I thought it was. It's complete and utter fabricated drama. All right? It's mostly fabricated. Like, almost everything on that show is scripted, 100%.
Bro, I put out a notice on Twitter, and I said, hey, look, it's okay for everyone to have an opinion. You can have an opinion that the show is scripted and fake. But the way Phil is saying this is 100% fake. I'm sorry, that's defamation. That's slander. That's slander. Yep. Like, we can sue him, okay, for that.
Do it. I think we should.
So I put out a tweet saying I'm considering suing him because I was like, wait a minute, you can't just do that. He can't come out and say that's a fact that the show's scripted and fake. You can't do that.
But here's the problem with it. Here's the problem. Like, you'd have to prove damages. What damages would Phil have caused us since he's such minute?
Well, this went viral, and now everyone in our chat is spamming that it's fake.
Exactly.
But no, look, at the end of the day, you know what Phil did in response to my tweet? He added there's a way to add a note or something on your YouTube video or a description or something. And he said, just so everyone knows, these are my opinions and my opinions only. After I put up that tweet, but okay.
Done ahead of time. They already know what they're going to say and do. They do these fake sides. Oh, I'm going to quit the show. No, I'm going to quit the show. Oh, he quit. Oh, he's back. Oh, he quit. Oh, he's back. It's 100% fabricated. It's just as fake as reality TV. But the people who watch the show are mental morons. They think it's legit. They're just complete moronic idiots. to think that anything there would be real.
Damn. Phil is saying that you guys are all idiots and morons.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
But the truth is, I never want to be involved in that kind of drama content anyway, right? Ever. That's why I said I'm not involved with this show. You know, Keemstar couldn't even legitimately contact me and offer me a real spot on the show. He demanded on Twitter.
Do I even have to respond to this? Because I clearly did reach out to him and talk to him. Like, come on.
He's about to talk about what I want to talk about.
A $50K offer to be on the show before he even spoke with me. Like, he's making demands. Over the last 2 years, he's tried to harass me by saying he was going to contact my friends and family and do a negative Netflix documentary about me. This guy's nuts, okay? He's a fucking asshole. He's a piece of garbage. I want nothing to do with this man, all right? I've made this abundantly clear over the last 2 years. I want nothing to do with Keemstar whatsoever, all right? At all. You guys keep coming on my streams and bringing it up. And I keep telling you, guys, every time that you bring this shit up, you are literally feeding into the hands of these drama.
Oh, this is so good.
Gullible, dumb people will talk about it, watch it, and give them money for it. Okay? If you watch the show, if you talk about the show, if you care about the show, you fell for the trap, you're a gullible idiot, and all they care about is milking you for money and views. That's it. They don't want to make legit content. If they did, they'd make a legit show.
What is... Okay, hold on.
What
is legit content? Wings streaming video games, DSP stream. That's legit. What is content?
Chat shit that got covered 3 days ago. Like,
Chat is saying that DSP's right. He's not, because the show is not scripted. All right, the show is way better, more entertaining than DSP has ever produced. All right, maybe the fappening, well, that was a high moment for him.
Defend Phil. Phil does make a good show, but he just doesn't do a high volume show. Like, he's not a show that's designed to be super popular. But like, Phil does put effort into his own content product. I will give him that. But I've noticed this with this clip.
What?
If you look, you can't tell, and you can see the yellow in his eyes.
Before we do that, what do you mean he produces good quality? I'm so confused. He doesn't. I've been on his streams.
If you compare Wings video, like, I'm not Wings, DSP's video game content versus like other people doing the same thing, his content value is way higher than like somebody with like 10 viewers out there.
Okay, but
what's the difference between that and what Osmond Gold does? Like, Osmond Gold, he just...
Well, two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, there's nothing...
Well, one's a millionaire from it. The other one gets shit on all the time because he's barely getting by because he might be a gambling addict with alcohol addiction.
What Asmond Gold brings to the table is personality and interest. I've never heard Asmond Gold scream at a donator for not donating enough.
Yeah, but Asmond Gold also don't have to deal with the stuff that Phil has to deal with. Asmond Gold doesn't have people going to get into his bank account.
Listen. We know for 100% that DSP is stuck in the year 2010. All right? Yeah. And that's why he produces the content he does. And then when I hear Wings say, well, he actually does produce a pretty good video game, then I'm like, Wings is also stuck in 2010. It's 2024. This is not the content. This is not the trend. This is not the movement, right? You know, to be a content creator, to be a YouTuber, to be an actual influencer in this online entertainment community, you have to evolve, right? You have to mix it up. You got to do different things, right?
Yeah, but but
can't.
What if he wants to be a video game creator? Like, there's still video game creators out there.
They have like the best editors, Wings. They have the best thumbnails. They have like the best concepts for videos. They don't just play the game. Let's plays are not it. You go in the game and you have, I don't know, how to meet the Princess Dragon on level 45. Hey guys, I just discovered this new clue. You got to go over, like, bro.
Here's how I know you don't know what you're talking about, because the number one view guys in video games do nothing of that. They just upload the game raw.
Who's number one?
Yampa. The number one view guys in video games, like solid state gaming. All they do is they get the game early, they play the entire game, they put it up there, and they do it in long videos, and boom, it's done.
Dude, I looked up solid state gaming. They don't even come up on a Google search.
Put up Yampa.
Hold on, I found
I don't want to. Do I have to go this far into this debate? Like, honestly.
Well, I'm just saying, like none of the people that actually commented that do that is actually big in gaming. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to do a certain type of content, just because the viewership isn't there, doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't higher quality than what other people are doing in the same field.
Dude, when I see DSP play a video game, he sucks at it. He rages. He's not good at it.
If you have a brain between these two ears in your head, you should never watch it. You should never discuss it. You should never give it a moment of your time. All right? The only reason I'm bringing it up is because for some weird reason, people have been contacting me in the last, like, 4 days, and they're all saying almost exactly the same thing. Here's what they're saying. Phil, you were completely right about the show all along. The events over there have become incredibly heinous. The show has completely fallen apart. It's awful. And what was the other thing? There was one other thing too. So basically, the weird part about it is people keep writing me and saying this. Like, oh yeah, that's what it is. They're saying they actually admitted on the show publicly that you were right all along about everything.
Yeah, we did. That's true. Because DSP said if Wings and Boogie come on this show, that Keemstar was going to expose them and ruin their careers. And yeah, the DSP was, that's right. He makes $100,000 a year. Well, here we go.
Her into a living joke, and everyone said, oh, I'm going to repeat that. That kind of content is harmful to the world, to human society as a whole.
The world.
Right? Remember when they did the Anna Nicole Smith show back on TV, and everyone said, oh, that's not harmful. That content's fine because she's in on the joke. I mean, yeah, she's a train wreck. Her career fell apart. You could tell that she's high and drunk half the time on the show. But who cares? It's fine. She's dead now. She's dead.
Yeah, people dying, Phil.
She's dead now.
Before she
because people around her turned her into a living joke. And everyone said, oh, that's fine. That's good content. She died because of those people. Do you understand?
Every time he says she died.
Like, how are you a grown adult in your 40s and you can't budget yourself for your month-to-month paycheck on YouTube?
Because he's lying. Because he's lying. Here's the thing. DSP's content is actually fake.
Understanding in your head a tiny little nugget of intelligence, you would know that that is bad stuff that should not get attention. Right? You should be doing everything in your power to stop people from watching that. What is wrong with you? If you don't know who that is, go look it up. Anna Nicole Smith. Go look her up and see her horrible life story of how she degraded.
Is he trying to call Anna Nicole Smith fat?
No.
Well, what's the comparisons?
Phil's received $32,000 so far in 2024 and has spent $24K on WWE champions.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Yes,
what?
okay, if that is true, who's running the fake scripted show? Who's running the I don't have enough money to pay my bills. You guys really need to who has the fake show? Not us, you buddy.